रोगातुराणामभयप्रदायिन्दाक्षिण्यवार्धे विशदीशमूर्ते कल्याणराशे कमलापते मां धन्वन्तरे पाहि हरे मुरारे। अश्विनौ देवभिषजौ यज्ञवाहविति स्मृतौ यज्ञस्य हि शिरश्छिन्नं पुनस्ताभ्यां समाहितं प्रशीर्णादशनाः पूष्णो नेत्रे नष्टे भगस्य च वज्रिणश्च भुजस्तम्भस्ताभ्यामेव चिकित्सितः चिकित्सितश्च शीतांशुर्गर्हितो राजयक्ष्मणा सोमाभिपतितश्चन्द्रः कृतस्ताभ्यां पुनः सुखी भार्गवश्च वनः कामी वृद्धः सन्विकृतिं गतः वीतवर्णस्वरूपेतः कृतस्ताभ्यां पुनर्युवा एतैश्चान्यैश्च बहुभिर्कर्मभिर्भिषगुत्तमौ बभूवतुर्भृशं पोजविन्द्रादीनां महात्मनां ग्रहास्तोत्राणि मन्त्राणि तथा नानाहवींषि च धूम्राश्च पशवस्ताभ्यां प्रकल्प्यन्ते द्विजातिभिः प्रातश्च सवने सोमं शक्रोश्विभ्यां सहाश्नुते सौत्रामण्यां च भगवानश्विभ्यां सह मोदते इन्द्राग्नी चाश्विनौ चैव स्तूयन्ते प्रायशो द्विजैः स्तूयन्ते वेदवाक्येषु न तथा न्याहि देवताः अजरैरमरैस्तावद्विबुद्धैः साधिपैर्ध्रुवैः पूज्येते प्रयतैरेवमश्विनो भिषजाविति मृत्युव्याधिजरावश्यै दुःखप्रायै सुखार्तिभिः किं पुनर्भिषजो मर्त्यैः पूज्यास्योर्नातिशक्तितः शीलवान्मतिमान् युक्तो द्विजातिः शास्त्रपारगः प्राणिभिर्गुरुवत् पूज्यः प्राणाचार्यसहि स्मृतः। चरकसंहिते चिकित्सास्थाने प्रथमोऽध्याये चतुर्थपादे अश्विनी देवतास्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णम्।
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। गणञ्जयो गणपतिर्हेरम्बो धरणीधरः महागणपतिर्लक्षप्रदः क्षिप्रप्रसादनः अमोघसिद्धिरमितो मन्त्रश्चिन्तामणिर्निधिः सुमङ्गलो बीजमाशा पूरको वरदः शिवः काश्यपो नन्दनो वाचा सिद्धो ढुण्डिविनायकः मौदकैरेभिरत्रैकाविंशत्या नामभिः पुमान् यस्तौति मद्गतमना मदाराधनयनाः संशयः नमो नमः सुरवरपूजिताङ्घ्रये नमो नमो निरुपममङ्गलात्मने नमो नमो विपुलपदैकसिद्धये नमो नमः करिकलभाननायते श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः श्री आयुर्वेदाय नमः नाभिमध्ये शरीरस्य विज्ञेयं सोममण्डलं सोममण्डलमध्यस्थं विद्यात्तत्सूर्यमण्डलं प्रदीपवच्चापि नृणां तस्य मध्ये हुताशनः श्रीचरकाय नमः श्री आयुर्वेदाय नमः। Namaste to one and all. Today, on this auspicious occasion of Charaka Jayanti, we are gaining the knowledge regarding the greatness and glory of Charaka Nama. What do you mean by Charaka? What is this Charaka Tattva? And much more in this 1 hour session of this today Charaka Vaibhava session. So, before going that, on this auspicious day of Charaka Jayanti, by the grace of Charakacharya, I have done a shloka which is dedicated to the lotus feet of Charaka, and that shloka which is based on the Charaka Samhitha, the stuti which has been done to Charakacharya is like this: Adisheshavataram tam Veda Vedanga Vedinam Maitra Diguna Sampannam Vyadhigrastanukampinam Divaspati Sabha Madhye Brihaspatirivavanau Bhasamanam Manisheshtam Namami Charaka Vayam. So, take it from me, this is the Upadesha of Charaka Acharya Stotra. So, before going into the greatness of Charaka Nama and also Charaka Samhitha, we should receive the Anugraha of Charaka Acharya. So, to receive the Anugraha and blessings of Charaka Acharya, we have to do Namaskara and also salutations to Acharya Charaka. So, how to do Acharya Charaka Namaskara? Then we have to do Stuti. We have to praise him. So, how to praise him? Then Bhav Prakasha, Bhav Mishracharya is the Pramana. And in that regard, this shloka has been framed. So, we have a Pramana. As Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karya Karya Vyavastitau. So, simply by Utpreksha, we should not do anything. There should be some Pramana. And for this shloka Rachana, the Pramana is, once again I am telling that it is from Bhav Prakasha. But there we can get the one keywords, but it is not in the form of Namaskara Stotra. But by taking and when we compile, it becomes a Namaskara Stotra to Charaka, and this is the Mahastotra. So everyone do Kanthastha of this shloka and receive the Anugraha of Charaka. So I will now also explain the meaning of this shloka, so that the concept of Charaka can be superficially known at present scenario. Okay. First one is Adishesha Avataram. The first pada is saying Adishesha Avataram. Sakshad Charaka Acharya is Adishesha Avatara. So who is this Adishesha? Yes. For this, again, Bhav Prakasha Samhita only clearly states Yada Matsya Purana Itu. That is, when Sri Mahavishnu took the avatar of Matsya Rupa, which is the first among the Dashavataras, then Adishesha also followed Sakshat Sri Mahavishnu, as he is the Sheshatalpa, as he is the Shayanatalpa of Sri Mahavishnu. So, after the Matsyavatara happened, Matsyavatara mainly did the Uddhara of Vedas. That is, here Vedas means Samasta Vedo Akila Dharma Moolam, as it's been told, Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvana Veda, along with all its Upaveda and Veda Angas, that is Jyotishya, Kalpa, Nirukta, etc. So the entire knowledge or the Veda which was immersed in the Samudra was done Uddhara by Matsya Rupa Avatari Sakshat Sri Mahavishnu. Then in that regard, the one of the Upaveda of Veda, that is Atharvana Veda, Ayurveda was then Uddhara by Adishesha, and this Uddharita Ayurveda was born or was brought to Martyaloka. Martyaloka means one of the name of Bhuloka. Why this Bhuloka is known as Martyaloka? That's because any creature or any living thing which takes birth in this loka will be subjected to Mrityu, that is Marana. And due to this reason only, this Bhuloka is also known as Martyaloka. And in that regard, this Adishesha Swarupa observed the sufferings, Roga Rujina of the Bhutas, and he, on the basis of Anukampa, as Charaka only in Chikitsa Sthana, Rasayana Adhyaya, 4th Pada, Ayurveda Samudhani Rasayana Pada, clearly states that Narthartam Napikamartam Ata Bhuta Dayam Prati, we should do Chikitsa, Ata Bhuta Dayam Para Itimatva Chikitsaya. Only having the Daya on the Bhuta, that is living creatures, we should do the Chikitsa. As if he is telling the shloka or if he is dictating this sutra to us, then you remember how much compassionate was Acharya Charaka, and that's the reason he is Vyadigrastanu Kampinam. When you observe the second padam, I have written here Vyadigrastanu Kampinam. That is, he was having very much Anukampa, that is Daya on the living creatures. Okay, and he was Veda Vedanga Vedinam. How he was Veda Vedanga Vedinam, I will be explaining. Okay, in the further slides. Maitra Adi Guna Sampannam. You remember the Charaka Sutasthana 9th Adhyaya, he tells Vaidya Vritti. Maitrika Arunyamarteshu Shakye Pritirupekshanam Prakritistheshu Bhuteshu Vaidya Vrittischaturvidham. So the Vaidya Vritti are namely 4, that is Maitri, Karunya, Preeti and Upeksha. And this is only known as Maitradi Vasana Labhya. And if one is having these four qualities, that is Maitri Bhava and Karuna, Preeti and Upeksha, then Paramatma gets Anugraha. And for this, the Pramana is Brahmanda Purana Antargata Lalita Sahasranama. So, to understand one Charaka Samhita, we should have Paratantravalokana, and the Paratantravalokana here includes Pakka, Jyotishya, Purana, Itihasa, and other Vedas. Okay, and this Paratantravalokana includes these and all Shastras. I am not telling, Sakshat Dallanacharya is telling. Okay, and in that regard, the Charaka was very much having these four qualities, that is Maitri. So, what do you mean by Maitri? One has to remember. Okay. So, Maitri means if one is equivalent in terms of Sampata, in equivalent to knowledge or Jnana, then that Purusha should remember, see, he is having the same Jnana, same Sampat as me. So, for me to get this much of knowledge, how much Parishrama I did, how much I have prayed to God, okay? By the blessings of God, I am having so much Jnana and Sampat. Similarly, this person is also having so much Jnana and Sampat, means remember, this is also due to the Nirhetuka Krupa Kataksha of Paramatma. So, seeing these qualities or equivalent status of the tattvas which is present in that Purusha, we should become happy. We should be in the state of happiness and we should thank God. And this quality is known as Maitri. The entire knowledge of Ayurveda was given to this Bhuloka due to this Maitri Guna only. Atha Maitri Param Punyam Ayurvedam Punarvasuhu Shishyebhyo Dattavan. The beginning of the Charaka Samhita only we can observe this shloka. That is, Atha Maitri Param Punyam Ayurvedam Punarvasuhu. Due to the Maitri Para Utkrishta Avastha of Maitri Guna in Punarvasu Atreya, the Ayurveda Mahagnana Samudra was passed on to the Shishya and also was brought to Bhuloka. Okay, this is the quality that is known as Maitri Guna. The second one is known as Karunya. There are people, okay, so what do you mean by Karuna or Karunya? There are people who are having less or inferior to us in terms of Sampata or Jnana. So, if seeing that persons, we should not become arrogant or we should not have the Ahankara and Durahankara. We have to pray God, okay, so due to his Papa Karma Vishesha Purva Janma, he is not having the Jnana or Sampata. O Paramatma, bless him also with the Jnana and Sampata. So this quality, this Mano Bhava, Mano Avastha is known as Karuna. Okay, and that's the reason in Ayurveda we have Karma Vipaka. Charaka only in Sharirasthana says, Nahi Karma Mahat Kinchit Phalam Nisyana Bhujyate Priyagna Karmaja Roga Vashamam Yanti Tatkshayata Vashamam Yanti Tatkshayata. So the concept of karma, okay, so based upon which karma, sukarma or dukkarma, that person is of dainyavastha, and seeing that dainyavastha, we should not exhibit ahankara or mamakara, and this is known as karunyavastha. So this is the second quality, Maitri Karunya. The third one is known as Preeti. It is also known as Harsha. Okay, so what do you mean by Preeti or Harsha? Then in this loka, we have Purushas or persons who are more greater knowledge and sampat with respect to me. Okay, so seeing that Purusha or person, we should not feel jealousy. Okay, so you have to remember, for me, knowledge, I have done so much sadhana, but seeing this Purusha, he is having more knowledge about what is the sadhana, what is the Paramatma Anugraha he is having. Oh Paramatma, you also bless me with this type of knowledge and sampat. So this bhava is known as the Preeti or Harsha and not the controversy. That is, seeing that factor spreading the wrong notions and ill effects of that Purusha is not known as Preeti or Harsha. And the third one is known as Mudita. Okay, so what do you mean by Mudita? Mudita means Ananda. So this is also known as, we call to know, Preeti, Harsha and Mudita. The fourth quality is known as Upeksha. What do you mean by Upeksha? Upeksha means doing Tyajya, or in Agri Prakarana of Charaka Samhita only, we have Nastikyo Varjyana, we have to seen the condition of a Purusha, okay, or a person, then the person is of Atyanta Dainyavastha, okay, you do like this so that you can be getting rid from this Dainyavastha. If we do Upadesha also, he doesn't care. Who are you to tell me? Okay, in that situation, we should not get angry. Okay, you are not at all interested. Okay, now it's not our task. See, you have to do like this. Why should we take that burden on us? Okay, as you are not interested, yes, you can go in your own way. Oh, Paramatma, bless him, and we have to leave him. So the concept of leaving is also very much emphasized in Charaka Samhitha, and not only in Charaka Samhitha, but in our Sakshata Sanatana Dharma, and this is known as Varjya, and that's the reason in Agriya Prakarana also we have to Nastikyo Varjyanam. Charaka clearly mentioned the one who is having no Shraddha on Veda and Guru Upadesha, we have to do him Varjya, that is, we have to get devoid of him. Okay, and this is known as Upeksha. So the Charaka and the application of these four qualities can be easily seen in the context of Sadhya Sadhyatva. If a condition is of Asadhya Avastha, then the Shastra clearly says, okay, we have to do Varjya. If not, what happens? The Vitta, the Sampat gets destroyed, Yashas gets destroyed, and Dharma gets destroyed. Okay, and all these are completely practical knowledge. Okay, so based upon simple Vyakhyanas, we can't do. See, if we consider a case, okay, the person is so fully highly rich, okay, he has come without having any Shraddha, I will pay you 1 crore rupees, you should treat the condition. But when we do the Pariksha, okay, Nadi Pariksha or any Pariksha, Taila Bindu Pariksha, and the condition is stating that it is Asadhya, then how can we take it? And if we take for the liking so that I can get 1 crore rupees, if it as it is stating that this is a Asadhya condition, and if we take that condition, definitely it will not at all be successful. And if it is failed, yes, the present scenario you and you know, okay, many doctors have been read by the relatives, okay, see, this was the condition which was Asadhya, which is non-curable, and giving false scope that I can cure the diseases. And if we take that patient, definitely he will be subjected to the Yasho Dharma Hani. Okay, and that's the reason for the protection of our Vaidyas, the Shastra has clearly stated the concept of Upeksha, and it is not like an inferior concept. Okay, and Charaka was very much well versed in these four qualities. Okay, and in Bhava Prakasha Samhita, Bhavamishna has given the Upamana of Charakacharya to Brihaspati Charya, that is, in Swargaloka or Devendra Loka, among all the Devas, the Madhya Purusha is the Acharya, that is Brihaspati or Guru Deva. Similarly, in Bhuloka, the Brihaspati, that is very much brilliant Acharya, is Charakacharya, and that's the reason Devaspati Sabha Madhye Brihaspati Riva Avanau. Avani means Bhumi. In Bhumi, the Sakshat Brihaspati is Charakacharya, that is, he is having any number of knowledge. The knowledge and the Buddhi, Medha Shakti, which is present in Charaka, is Aparimita. It is not at all comparable. Such is the knowledge and Medha Shakti of Charaka. So you can remember how much Medha Shakti, Jnana Shakti was Acharya Charaka. So by doing Namaskara, by doing salutations to Acharya Charaka, definitely we'll also be blessed with the Medha Shakti and Jnana Shakti. And it's our kartavya to do Namaskara to Acharya Charaka. Why? That's because we are in depth to the knowledge that Acharya Charaka has given to us. That's because in our Sanatana Dharma we have 3 runas, Deva Runa, Pitru Runa and Rishi Runa. Rishi Runa means as Charaka has given enormous knowledge or Jnana, so that we are gaining the knowledge. If we don't gain the knowledge, then we are in depth or in Runa to Acharya Charaka. So by gaining the knowledge, we are getting rid of the Runa. So it's our kartavya. So as we are getting so much knowledge from Charaka, we have to do Namaskara to Charaka as he is our Acharya, and that's the reason on this auspicious Nagara Panchami, which is termed as Charaka Jayanti also. Why? As he is Adishesha. Who is this Adishesha? Sakshat Nagaswarupa Takshaka Vasuki Adisheshadi Sarparupebhyo Namo Namaha. Okay, in the further slides, I will be explaining why this Adishesha is only Charaka, how the word Charaka itself is indicating that he is Adishesha and all. Okay, at this time, you remember that Acharya Charaka is Sakshat Brihaspati, and this Brihaspati term or Upama was told by Acharya Bhavamishra. So, doing Namaskara to this Acharya Charaka is Bhasamanam Munisheshtam Namami Charaka Bhayam Namami Charaka Bhayam. And that's the reason we have to, before going into the Charaka Nama, let us do Namaskara to Charaka as Sri Charaka Yanamaha, so that may he do the Buddhi Prachodana in me to explain the concept of Charaka, and also Buddhi Prachodana to you, so that you can understand the in-depth knowledge of this Charaka Nama and Tattva. So doing once again Namaskara to Charaka as Sri Charaka Yanamaha. Now we will be looking into the next slide. So this is the Prakarana of Charaka Avatarana, okay, which is seen in Bhavamishra Samhita. I have told, explained in this shloka only, but you do Shravana of this shloka which is present in the Bhavaprakasha Samhita. Yada Matsyaavatarena Harina Veda Udhrutaha Tada Sheshascha Tatreva Veda Sangamavaptavana Atarvantargatam Samyak Ayurvedan Chalabdhavana Ekadasa Mahevrittam Trashtum Chara Ivagataha Tatra Lokan Gadegyastan Vidhaya Paripilitan Staleshu Bahushu Vyagran Priyamana Sadrushtavan Tan Drustvati Dayayuktaha Tesham Dhukkena Dhukkitaha Anantaschintayamasa Rogopashamakaranam Santincha Swayam Tatra Mune Putro Bhabuvaha Prasiddhasya Vishuddhasya Veda Vedanga Vedinaha Yataschara Ivayato Lakna Takkena Chityataha Tasmat Charaka Namnaso Khyataschak Shiti Sabhati Charaka Devacharyo Yatha Divi Sahasavadanasyamsho Yenadhvam Sorujam Krutaha Atreyasya Mune Shishya Agnime Vashadayo Bhavan Munayo Bhavastaischa Krutam Tantram Swakam Tesham Tantrani Samsrutya Samahatya Vipaschita Charakenatmano Namna Granthoyam Charaka Krutaha. So when you observe, I have explained all the concepts based upon this pramana only. So when you observe this shloka, Anantash Chintayamasa Matsyavatari Tada Sheshascha, and that's the reason Adisheshavataram was told, and also Atidaya Yuktaha, and that's the reason Vyadikristanu Kampinam. Charaka was having Atidaya Yukta, okay, not just Daya, but Atidaya. These are all the terminologies that should enter into our heart, okay? That's because each pada is of high importance, having great importance. And also, Sabhati Charakacharyo Devacharyo Yatha Divi. So who is this Devacharya? Sakshat Brihaspati, okay? So based upon this Shastra Pramana of Bhavaprakasha only, I have given the shloka of Charaka, okay? May all of you do that shloka Kanthastha and also offer your Namaskara to Acharya Charaka. As a Vidyarthi of Ayurveda, it's of prime importance to do Smarana of Charaka. Okay? Yes. Continuing with the next shloka. Now we will be entering into a concept known as Nirukti of Charaka Pada. So what do you mean by Charaka? Okay? It's a great word, no? Till now, before you came into the field of Ayurveda, you will not be in touch or you will not be in connection of the word of Charaka. After doing Pravesha into this Ayurveda only, you came to know that there is a Acharya by name Charaka. Okay, and there is also a Pada. Leave about Acharya. There is a Pada by name Charaka. Am I right? What is this word Charaka? Who is this Acharya? Or what is the Charaka signifying or denoting? Okay, a very, very important and secret. Okay, due to the Anugraha of Charaka Acharya only, I am explaining you, okay? So I need your kind attention. So let's go into the concept of Charaka Pada Nirukti. The Nirukti of Charaka is Charati Dakshati Vekti Veda Vedyakardani Sarva Shastrani Iti Charakaha. That is, According to this Nirukti, Charaka means the one who is Veda, that is knower of all Veda Vaidyakadini, that is the knower of Vaidya Veda, that is Ayurveda Vaidya. Vaidyakiya Veda is nothing but Ayurveda. So Charaka means the knower of Ayurveda Veda or Ayurveda Vidya. And not only Ayurveda Vidya, but also the knower of Sarva Shastrani. Okay. So Charaka means, so from this Nirukti only you can easily come to know that Charaka was the knower of Samasta Vedas, not only Ayurveda but also Sarva Shastra, that is Sarva Veda. Why? Shastra is the synonym of Veda and also Shastra is synonym of Ayurveda, and which is the Pramana Charaka Sutra 38th Adhyaya, Arthedasha Mahamulyam Adhyaya, Tatra Ayurvedaha Shaka Vidya Sutram Gnanam Tantram Shastram Ityanartha Antaram. So according to this Shloka Pramana, you can observe the Shastra is also one of the synonym of Ayurveda. So Charaka is the knower of Samasta Veda Vedanga, and due to this reason only Bhavamishra has done Upama to Charaka as Brihaspati Acharya. That is because Brihaspati is the only Deva Guru who is the knower of all the Samasta Veda Vedangas. Okay, and the same Veda Vedanga knower is Charaka. You are getting no? So from Nirukti we can come to conclusion that Charaka is Mahamedhavanta, Mahagnanavanta, and he is equivalent to Brihaspati. Okay, so this is the Nirukti of Charaka. Now coming to the next slide. The word Charaka or the Charaka Pada contains two aksharas. Okay, that is two padas again. One is Chara and the third one is Ka. The word Charaka or the Charaka Pada is a Triksharatmaka Pada. I repeat, the word Charaka or Charaka Pada is a Triksharatmaka Pada. That is, the word Charaka has three padas and hence it is known as Triksharatmaka. That is, it is having three aksharas. And which are the three aksharas? One is Chakara, another one is Rakara, and the last one is the Kakara. Am I right? Yes. Now, the Charaka Pada can be divided into two words. That is, this is known as Vigraha Vakya. Charam Karoti iti Charakaha. So, according to this Vigraha Vakya, the two words, that is Purva Pada is Chara and Uttara Pada is Kara. So, what do you mean by Chara? So, by knowing the meaning of Chara and Ka, you will get to know the concept of Charaka. Am I right? This is the Nirukti and this is known as Vyakarana Shastra, which is again one of the Vedanga. Like this only we have to understand. Okay. So, in that regard, we are understanding the word or the concept of Charaka. Now, what do you mean by Chara? Then Shastra says, Charamiti Asamshayaha. I repeat, Chara means Asamshayaha. So, what do you mean by Samshaya? Okay, that's because Asamshaya means what? Na Samshayaha iti Asamshayaha. That is, the absence of Samshaya Avastha is only known as Asamshaya. So, we have to know the meaning of Samshaya. Then only we can get to know about Asamshaya. Samshaya means Ajnana. I repeat, Samshaya means Ajnana. So, Asamshaya means what? Na Ajnanaha iti Gnanaha. So, Chara means Gnana or Asamshaya. And Ka means Karaka or Karoti. So, the one who does Gnanam Karoti iti Charakaha. So, what do you mean by Charaka? The one who gives Karoti, do Gnana in ourselves is known as Charaka. And that's the reason the word or the concept of Charaka means Gnana Pradata or Gnana. That's the reason he is considered as Acharya, as he is giving Gnana and hence he is known as Guru or Acharya. When this Samshaya is present now, it only causes Samasta Dukkha and it also causes Vinasha due to Ajnana. And why I am telling this? Krishna only in Bhagavad Gita says, Samshayatma Vinashyati. The one who is having Samshaya, that is Ajnana, will get destroyed. Why? Because he don't know how to lead the life. Okay, when one is not having the knowledge of how to lead the life, definitely he will get destroyed. Okay, but Chara means Asamshayaha. Okay, that is one is having the Gnana, and also Ka means Karoti. Not only he is having Gnana, but also he gives knowledge and also he imparts knowledge to others, and hence he is known as Charaka. Okay, So after knowing one of the meaning of Charaka, now we will be looking into the second aspect or second meaning of Charaka. And the second meaning is, again, Chara means, see, you are getting know how to do Adhyayana of Ayurveda. Definitely Samskrita is the Moola Siddhanta. Without knowing Samskrita, see, mere knowing of Samskrita can't give you the knowledge of Ayurveda. Bhakti is very much needed, okay? And due to this reason only, I am not telling the entire Ayurveda is giving Ghanta Gosha declaration. That is, Bhakti is very, very much needed. And due to this reason only, the first Chikitsa among Trivida Chikitsa is Daiva Vipashaya Chikitsa. And the Daiva Vipashaya Chikitsa is nothing but Sakshat Bhakti towards Deva. Without having Bhakti on Paramatma, you can't understand Ayurveda. Take it from me. Though you are a Samskrita Pandita, you can't do the decode of each pada. Bhakti is very much important. Why? Because the Bhakti Prashastya has been told in Ayurveda itself and also in Sanatana Dharma. Without having the Bhakti as the Samagri, you cannot achieve anything in your life. And that's the reason, to understand any concept or to gain any Jnana, Bhakti is the Agra Samagri or the utmost instrumental tool in gaining the concept. And in that regard, Charaka word contains Chara and Ka, where Chara means again Paratattva Gnanartha Brahmana Karta. So what do you mean by Chara? See, all these are Pramanas. We can get the meaning of all this. What do you mean by Chara? Chara means Asamshayaha. For this, the Pramana is Amarakosha. Paratattva Gnanartha Brahmana Karta. For this, Durga Dasa is the Pramana. So they are all the Mahavayakaranas in Samskrita. Okay, so we have to take the meanings and not literal meaning as Chara means moving. Okay, each pada has n number of meanings in our Sanatana Dharma, that is Samskrita. So we have to consider every meaning or artha, and then only we have to understand. Why? Because the Charaka concept is like that only. When you observe the Charaka Nidanasthana, the first shloka clearly states Yaha Kalur Hetu Nimittam Ayatanam Karta Karanam Samuktanam Pratyayaha Nidanam Ityanarthantanam. This shloka doesn't say that Hetu Nimitta Karana are all the paryayas of Nidana, but it clearly states Arthanantaram. That is, whatever each pada is signifying, whatever each pada is giving an artha, after getting the meaning of all the pada arthas, we have to combine, and now we will get a samagra artha. Okay, and that artha is known as Nidana. You got the concept now? I repeat, Hetu Nimitta Ayatana Karta, all these signify one artha. Am I right? Definitely. Hetu means, see, if I go into depth of the Nidanasthana of this shloka, again it takes 1 hour. Okay. But as of now, you remember, see, Hetu, definitely it signifies one meaning. Karta signifies one meaning. Okay. Though all have the common concept of common meaning as Karana or causative factor, if we say, but each pada is having different meanings. After gaining the meaning of all the 8 padas or synonyms for your level understanding, if I say, after gaining the 8 padarthas or meaning of all the 8 words, now you will get an idea of what do you mean by Nidana. Yes, that meaning is the meaning of Nidana. And in the similar manner, Chara means Asamshayaha. Chara means Paratattva Gnanartha Brahmana Karta. And also Chara means Jiva, Prana, which I will be explaining you. After gaining all the meanings, now you can understand what do you mean by Charaka. And in that regard, this is the Sampradaya to understand one word. Okay, and that's the reason I am explaining according to the Shastra Sampradaya. Yes. Now coming to Paratattva Gnanartha Brahmana Karta. What do you mean by Paratattva Gnanartha Brahmana Karta is the question. So the meaning of this Paratattva Gnanartha Brahmana Karta means the one who does always Chintana in Paratattva, that is superior and the ultimate Tattva, is Chara. You are getting no? So which is the Paratattva? Definitely Atma is the Paratattva according to Shastra. Okay, so always one who remains in the state of Atmavastha, that is Atma Dhyana Samadhyavastha, is Chara. Okay, and Ka means Karaka. So also one who imparts others the knowledge how to do pramana, that is how to get into that paratattva dhyana samadhi avastha is charaka. You are getting no? So according to this shloka artha and according to this meaning of angle of charaka, now we are getting into the concept of yoga. Okay, and you know yoga is the tattva which is given great emphasis by Charaka Acharya. In Agra Prakarana, only in Sutasthana 25th Adhyaya, Charaka clearly states Yogo Vaidya Gunana. That is the para guna of Vaidya is yoga only. So you can observe how much importance that Charaka is giving for a Vaidya guna, and that the primemost guna that a Vaidya should have is the yoga guna. And also in Sharirasthana, he clearly explains Atmendriya Manorthanam Sannikarshat Pravartate. So there is 4-line shloka regarding yoga. So and in that shloka only comes the concept of yoge mokshe cha sarvasam vedananam avartanam mokshe nivritte nisheshaha yogo moksha pravartakaha. So see, moksha is the paratattva. Okay, to gain that moksha, which is the atyanta avashyaka tattva or the factor is yoga. And that's why it's in paratattva gnanartha brahmanakarta is chara, that is he is a mahayogi. So from this artha, charaka means what? He is a mahayogi. That is because he will be always in the state of yoga avastha, that is in the state of samadhi avastha. And that's the reason the second artha, the first artha was charaka means a mahagnani. The second artha is according to paratattva gnanartha brahmanakarta, charaka means a mahayogi. You are getting no? So after considering all the meanings, now you tell who is this charaka. Okay, so we came to understand the 2 meanings of charaka. Now let us go into the concept of third meaning. So always one who remains in the samadhi avastha is charaka, and if another person is not in paratattva avastha, is laukika avastha, the one who takes ashraya in this charaka also makes him to gain that paratattva, and that's the reason ka means karoti. And that's the reason we have to take ashraya in charaka. If we take ashraya, if we do namaskara to charaka, definitely he will also make us to do brahmana in paratattva. That is, he will make us, he will do anugraha to attain that paratattva or moksha. Okay, these are the 2 meanings. Coming to the third meaning, chara means kriya. Chara means what? Kriya. So what do you mean by kriya? Then definitely in samasta tikas of Dallana, Chakrapani, everything quotes kriya iti chikitsa. Kriya means chikitsa, and ka means karaka. The one who does karoti, chikitsam karoti iti charakaha, or kriyam karoti iti charakaha. So thus charaka means kriya is chikitsa, ka means ka. So chikitsaka, charaka is equal to chikitsaka. So what do you mean by chikitsaka? The one who does chikitsa or treatment is known as chikitsaka. Who is that one? Vaidya. So from charaka nama, the third artha you are getting is charaka means mahavaidya. You're getting, no? So according to the first artha of charaka, the decode was he was a mahagnani. The second artha was he was a mahayogi, and third one is a mahavaidya. Okay, yes. Coming to the fourth artha, what do you mean by charaka? Chara means prana. I repeat, chara means prana. So what do you mean by prana? Definitely, prana means agni somo vayuhu sattvam rajastamaha panchendriyani bhutatmedi pranaha. This is the shloka from Sushruta Samhita. It's not a rule that we should not speak about Sushruta also, no? While speaking charaka, yes, I will do the samanvaya of this prana sutra with Charaka Samhita. Okay, again I repeat, I need your kind attention. Okay, so Agni, so what do you mean by prana? Means it is the Dwadasha prana, and this prana is only known as Ayu according to Charaka. Prana and Ayu both mean same. Prana is according to Sushruta, Ayu is according to Charaka. Let us prove. Okay, how do you say that Ayu and prana both are same? Okay, yes, definitely Agni Somo Vayuhu, this shloka is present in Sushruta Sharirasthana 4th Adhyaya. And what do you mean by Ayu? Sharirendriya Sattvatma Sanyogo Dhari Jivitam Nityagashchanubandhascha Paryayera Ayurachyate. So according to this shloka, Ayu means the Sanyoga of Sharira, Indriya, Sattva and Atma. Am I right? Yes. So we should know the 4 concepts. That is Sharira, Indriya, Sattva and Atma. Now compare the shloka of Sushrita. Agni Somo Vayuho. So now we should do this Gana. What is Agni, Soma and Vayu? Agni means Agni-reva Sharire Pittantargataha Kupita Kupitaha Shubha Shubhani Karoti. Charaka Sutra 12th Adhyaya Vatakalaliyam Adhyaya. So according to this shloka, Agni means Sakshat Pitta. Vayu. Vayu is nothing but Vayureva Bhagavan iti Vata. Soma. Soma eva Sharire Shleshmantargataha Kupita Kupitaha Shubha Shubhani Karoti. So Agni, Soma, Vayu are nothing but Sharirika Dosha or Sharira Tattva. Am I right? So Agni, Soma, Vayu means Sharira. Next. Next the shloka is Agni, Soma, Vayu Sattvam Rajas Tamaha. What are these? These are the Trigunas or Tridoshas of Sattva. And that's the reason, after explaining the Tridoshas of Sharira, Agni, Soma, Vayu, the next Prakarana or next Gana group is Sattvam Rajas Tamaha. And this Sattvam Rajas Tamaha is denoting the Manas or Sattva. And Panchendriyani is nothing but Indriya Gana. And it's nothing but Indriya. And Bhutatma, what is this Bhutatma? It is nothing but Ekameva Dvitiyam Brahma, Om iti Atma, Om iti Brahma. That Bhutatma is nothing but Sakshat Paramatma. Okay? Why? You know, when you observe the Mahabharata Antargata Vishnu Sahasranama, one of the name of Vishnu in that Vishnu Sahasranama is Bhutatma. Am I right? Vishnu Vashatkaro Bhutatma, Bhutabhavyaha, Bhutakrut Bhutakudbhavo Bhutatma. So when you observe, Bhutatma is one of the name of Vishnu, and that's the reason he is nothing but Paramatma. So the Agni, Soma, Vayu, Sattvam, Rajas, Tamah, Panchendriyani, Bhutatma iti Pranaha is nothing but Agni, Soma, Vayu is Sharira, Sattvam, Rajas, Tamaha is Sattva, Panchendriyani is Indriya, and Bhutatma is Atma. So what is these four factors? Sharira, Indriya, Sattva, Atma, Sanyoga. This is only Ayu according to Charaka and Prana according to Sushrita. You are getting now? Now you will say, how to, you will be having a doubt. How is this possible? Is this the way to decode the shloka? Yes. Mere knowledge of Samskrita is not at all enough. I told you, how did I decode? Yes. I am telling you the secret also. Bhakti is the only way to decode these shlokas. And this Bhakti is not a separate entity. It is the entity of Ayurveda itself. Okay? And that's the reason Bhakti is the Parama. And that's the reason we have to pray God, Tava Padambuja Bhakti Meva Dehi, Tava Padambuja Bhakti Meva Dehi. As many of you are new for me in gaining the knowledge, you remember one of the thing, Ayurveda itself is one of the name of one Paramatma. And which Paramatma? Ganesha. Okay? And that's the reason Ayurveda Ayatanam. In the beginning of my session, you observe, I did Namaskara to Ayurveda. And how did I do Namaskara? By adding the Chaturthi Vibhakti to Ayurveda Pada. And that Pada was Sri Ayurvedaya Namaha. Okay? And you know, in Ganesha Purana, Ayurveda is one of the name of Ganesha. Vedavyasa clearly says Ayurvedo, Dhanurvedo, Gandharvam, Kavinatakam, Vaikhanasam, Bhagavatam, Satvatam, Pancharatakam. In this Ganesha Sahasranama, when you observe, Ayurveda was one of the name of Ganesha, and that's the reason the correct way of pronunciation is Ayurveda, as it is a Jignasa platform. I hope it is a national level platform, and that's the reason I am emphasizing the correct way of pronunciation is Ayurveda itself and not Ayurvedic. Why? Because you observed from Ganesha Purana, Ayurveda is equal to Ganesha. So when you do modify this Ayurveda word, then it becomes Ayurvedic. Then Ayurvedic is equal to Ganeshic. Now you say, is there any word by name Ganeshic? No. Then how can you say that it is Ayurvedic? So stop the usage of the word Ayurvedic and promote the correct way of pronunciation of Ayurveda as Ayurveda itself. Okay? Yes, this is also very important. So the Bhakti, so you now remember Ayurveda as Sakshat Ganesha is Mahakaya, and this Ayurveda is also Mahakaya having Ashtangas. Okay? And in that regard, Charaka is giving great emphasis to this Ayurveda Swarupa Mahaganapati, and that Bhav Prakasha Samhita we began. That you know, Bhav Mishra has done Namaskara to Ganesha in the starting of his Samhita. Gajamukam Amara Pravaram Siddhikaram Vignahartaram Gurum Avagamanayana Pradam Ishtakarim Ishtadevatam Vande. Like this it goes on and goes on. Okay? Again, I will not deviate. Okay, coming back to the fourth meaning of Charaka. Chara means prana. Am I right? Again, how this prana is nothing but Ayu, and Ka means Karaka. The one who does Ayu Karaka, one who gives prana, one who gives Ayu is Charaka. So this Charaka is Sakshat Ayu Pradayaka. He is the Ayu Data. Ayurdata. You remember this Ayurdata? Vayura Ayurbalam Vayura Ayurdata Sharirinam Vayur Vishwamidam Sarvam Prapurva Yushtakirtitaha. Is the shloka in Charaka Chikitsasthana 28th Adhyaya, that is Vatavyadhi Chikitsa. There Charaka has told Vayu as Ayurdata, but you don't know that Charaka itself is Ayurdata. Why? Because Chara means Ayu or Prana and Ka means Karoti, Data, Dana, and thus Charaka means Ayurdata. So this is the fourth Artha. The first one is Mahagnani, second one was Mahayogi, third one was Mahavaidya, and the fourth one was Ayurdata. Okay, these are the four meanings. And coming to the fifth meaning, let us see the fifth meaning. Before going to the fifth meaning, okay, again, you have to know the concept of Chara. This Chara is of two types. I repeat, Chara is of two types. What are the two types of Chara? Prakashascha, Prakashascha, Charastu Dvividho Mataha. See, Chara is of two types. One is Prakasha and another one is Aprakasha. So what do you mean by Prakasha? Prakasha means that which is having glow, that which will be always glowing. That which has Agni Tattva is Prakasha. Aprakasha means what? The Aprakasha means not glowing. It is Jada. So Prakasha is Chaitanya. I repeat, Prakasha is Chit Shakti or Chaitana Shakti. That which has Jiva Shakti. Jiva Kala is Prakasha. Whereas Aprakasha is not having the Chit Shakti. It is nothing but Jada Vastu. So the one who is Ka, that is one who is present in all the Chara Vastu is Charaka. You are getting no? After each meaning, you are going into the in-depth meaning. So you are going into the concept of Upanishad and Brahma Sutras, that is Vedanta. That's the reason the first Artha was clearly mentioned. Okay, oh, Chara means movable. Okay, Chara means Prana, and Chara means Paratattva Brahmana Karta. All this was easily understandable. But after going into further, we are dealing with the classification of Chara. Chara is of two types, Prakasha and Aprakasha, and Ka means Karoti or Kartru of this, all the entire Prapancha, that is Prakasha, Prakasa, that is Chaitanya and Jada Vastu. Chara Vastu is known as Charaka, that is Charaka is Srushtikarta. We're getting Charaka is Srushtikarta. Of what Srushtikarta? Of all the Prakasha and Aprakasha Tattva. And that's the reason the fifth Artha is Charaka is a Srushtikarta. He is the Kartru for all the Prakasha and Aprakasha. And he is the Kartru for anything that is Chaitanya and Achaitanya, Jadavastu, to glow or to be in that Avastha only. Okay, yes. Coming to the sixth Artha, okay, Charaka. In fact, till now we have seen the 5 meanings of Charaka. Am I right? Whatever meaning was told by Charaka is present in the 3 aksharas itself, that is Cha, Ra and Ka. How? Let us decode. Okay. So again I will repeat what are the 5 meanings that we gained. Charaka means the first one was Mahagnani, second one was Mahayogi, third one was Mahavaidya or Mahachikitsaka, fourth one was he is the Ayurdata, and the fifth one was he is the Srushtikarta, and he is the all pervasive in this entire Jagata. Okay, these are the 5 tattvas. See, all these 5 tattvas we gain by dividing the word of Charaka, which is a Traksharatmaka pada, into Charam Karoti iti Charakaha. Okay, and we got the 5 meanings all according to the Shastra Pramana, that is Vyakarana Shastra. Now, in fact, these 3 aksharas represent the 5 meanings. How? Let us see. Yes. Again, Samskrita is a Atyanta Vishesha Upakarana or Sadhana to understand the concept of Charaka. See, Charaka is a simple pada. It doesn't have any dirgha. Cha, ra, ru, ka, pu, ke, kru, kulro, it is all not there. Okay, simple swaras are present. Vyanjana, that is chakara is having akara, ra is having akara, ka is also having akara, and thus charaka. A simple rasva matra aksharas are present in charaka. Am I right? Yes. What is this cha, ra and ka aksharas represent is the next question. We are getting so much is the Vyakarana Shastra, and we should be proud that we are born in this Mahabharata Desha, and we should be proud that we are a Sanatana Dharma and we are the owners of Ayurveda. Okay, and in that regard, cha means Ashtadhyayi Paninis. In that Prakarana, each akshara is pronounced from one particular sthana, where the modern medicine feels, okay, it is some area, Broca's area, that's it, okay. But ours is so in depth that each aksharas, there are 50 aksharas, Panchashat aksharaha, that is, there are 50 aksharas, and each aksharas are pronounced from each sthana, particular sthana in our sharira, okay. If I speak about the Vagutpatti, again it takes many days only, but you remember that there is so much great explanation regarding the Vagutpatti Tattva, okay, where no other science has explained how this Vagutpatti occurs, okay. Only Ayurveda can explain, and only Ayurveda has explained, okay. And in that regard, the cha akshara or cha swara has been occurred or uttered from talu, and that's the reason Panini's Ashtadhyaya is clearly stated, Ichya taluho, that is, chakara gets originated from Talu Pradesha. Where is Talu? This is Oshta, Danta, immediately behind the Danta is Chakara, that is Talu. Am I right? Yes. Coming to Rakara. What is this Rakara? From where Rakara gets pronounced or get occurred? Then the Shastra Pramana is Ruturashana Murdha. So where is Murdha? After Talu, okay, the one which is having the soft palate. For English explanation, if we then say that Talu is hard palate, then Murdha is the soft palate. So Rakara gets originated from Murdha, that is soft palate. And coming to Kakara, from where does this Kakara get originated? Akuha Visarjaniyanam Kantaha. Now where is Kanta? Again it is behind, and it is behind the soft palate, that is from Kanta it gets originated. Now you observe what and all meanings I explained, Paratattva Brahmanakarta. Okay, so Charaka, when you observe the origin and the placement of each aksharas from external, it is placed internal. That is, from Bahya Prapancha, the one who makes us to go inside Prapancha or Anta Prapancha is Charaka, and that's the reason he is known as Mahayogi. You remember? And the word placement only clearly states. But how can we get to know this concept? Only when there is Shastra Pramana, when we know the Vyakarana Shastra, and when you have Bhakti on Charaka. Okay, so this is the way in understanding any concept of our Sanatana Dharma, and especially our Ayurveda Shastra. So Talu, Murdha and Kantha, and this concept is known as Antarmukha Samaradhya Bahirmukha Sudurlabha in Brahmanda Purana Targata Laita Sahasanama. See, living in this external Prapancha is not great, okay. You will be experiencing Sukha, you will also be experiencing Dukkha, but not Ananda. There is a difference between Sukha and Ananda. Okay, living in this external Prapancha, according to Charaka, is known as Pravritti Marga. Okay, and going in depth and remaining in the state of Dhyana and Samadhi is known as Nivritti Marga, and which is the reference Charaka Sharira, first Adhyaya, and also the Charaka Sharira, Purusha Vichaya Sharira, that is 5th Adhyaya. Okay, and in that regard, Charaka means Antarmukha Samaradhya, one who remains in Antarmukha Avastha, and also one who takes shelter in Charaka Paratattva, makes him to go into the concept of Antarmukha. And that's the reason the word Charaka is representing Mahayogi. Okay, yes. Coming to the concept of Charaka, as Cha means, see, each Akshara is representing one Tattva. This is according to our Shastra. See, today as you are not having, like this and all, is there concepts? Many of you don't know, okay? And that's the reason it may be difficult in understanding. But by the Anugraha of Charaka, okay, I am explaining you in the simplest manner, and also emphasizing how to understand the Ayurveda Samhitas. According to our Sanatana Dharma and also according to Shastra, each akshara represents one tattva. I repeat, each akshara represents one tattva. There are n number of factors. For example, if you know Katapayadi Sutra, okay, one akshara represents one sankhya. For example, okay, let me take the example of Charaka Samhitha, Jwara Chikitsa. Vishnum Sahasramurdhanam Characharapatim Vibhum Stuvannam Sahasrena Jwaran Sarvan Apohati is the Daiva Vipashya Chikitsa told by Charaka Acharya in Jwara Chikitsa. So Charaka clearly states one should have bhakti on Sri Mahavishnu and he has to do Parayana of Vishnu Sahasranama. Then Jwaran Sarvan Apohati, Sarvan Jwaran iti Abhigataja, Abhishangaja, Abhicharaja, Abhishakaja, Vataja, Pittaja, Kapaja, Dvandvaja, and Sannipataja. All the jwaras get Nivarana. See, you don't get a yoga where all the jwaras get Nivarana. But for Daiva Vipashya Chikitsa, Charaka clearly states Sarvan Jwaran Apohati, Jwaran Sarvan Apohati. This is the confidence, this is the Shraddha, this is the Bhakti that Charaka himself is having on Paramatma. Now you say, if our Ayurveda Acharyas are Mahabhaktas and propagating the Bhakti Margas, what is the difficulty in us to become Bhaktas and also to inculcate Bhakti Guna? Am I right? And that's the reason Bhakti is very important to gain the knowledge of Charaka. And in that regard, if we say, oh, I am so busy, I can't do Vishnu Sahasranama, Stotra Parayana, it takes 30 minutes, minimum half an hour it takes. Okay, is there any simple manner? In Daiva Vipashya only, if a question arises, then Charaka, for this stotra, then Vyakhyana or commentary will be definitely there is a simple marga. What is that marga? Ramanama. Okay, Ramanama uttering for 3 times is equivalent to Vishnu Sahasranama. Okay, how is that equal? Vishnu Sahasranama, 1000 names of Vishnu, where is that? And where is the 3 times uttering of Rama, which is a Dvaksharatmaka Pada? If you ask a question, then definitely Ishvara only in Padma Purana says Shri Rama Rama Ramiti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Shri Rama Nama Varanane. Okay. So there is a shloka also stating that if we utter 3 times Rama Rama Rama, it is equivalent to Vishnu Sahasranama, and it has been told by Sakshat Parameshwara only to Parvati Devi. How is that equivalent? Is the next question. Okay, why I am taking this example is so that it doesn't deviate from Charaka Samhita. Okay, and also you will be gaining the knowledge of Katapayadi Sutta, that is each aksharas will be representing one sankhya, and in that manner, Rama as Rakara and Makara. Am I right? Ra is equivalent to 2 by Yara, Lava, Shasha, Saha. La, it like goes, no? Where is Rakara, Yara? So, and that's the reason Ra is equal to 2 and Ma. Ma means 5 by Papa, Baba, Ma. So, why Ma is taking 5 means as it is having the sankhya of 5, it is known as, or it is been denoted by 5. So, Rama means 2 into 5. Now 2 into 5 is equal to how much? 10. So Rama is equal to 10 into 10 into 10. So 10 into 10 is 10 square. 10 square into 10 is 10 cube. And what is this 10 cube? It is nothing but 1000 or Sahasra. You are getting no? And that's the reason. This was one of the Nidashana or illustration that each aksharas represent one tattva. And in that regard, we saw that one aksharas represents one sankhya. And also in another manner, one akshara represents one Mahabhuta. And in that regard, Chakara, okay, is representing the Chalatva Tattva. And the Chalatva is nothing but Tatra Chala Vayuhu, Tatra Chalaha Vayuhu. And that's the reason the Cha represents Vayu Tattva. Ra means Ram Agnyatmane. Rakara is Agni Tattva. Okay, and that's the reason Ra means Agni. And what is Ka? Kapam. So Vata, Pitta, Kapatmaka Purusha is Charaka. And that's why in Charaka, the doshas are being given most importance and the first position. Why? The Charaka itself is the Tridoshatmaka. And each pada or each akshara represents 3 doshas. Okay, and one concept is like this, and another concept is when you observe, no, see, Cha also represents Cheta. By means Cha is Manas, that is Chanchala. Vayu is Chanchala. I told you Cha means Chalaha, which is Niyanta Praneta Cha Manasaha. In Vayu Tantra Shloka, when you observe that Chaleva Te Chale Chittam, there is also Shloka Pramana in Yoga Shastra. Okay, telling Chalevatam Chale Chittam. Vata is Chala, Chitta is also Chala. Both are Chala, and that's the reason Charaka in Vayu Tantra Pranodana Samana Vyana Apanatma Pravartakashcheshtana Muksha Vachana Niyanta Praneta Cha Manasaha. It tells no Niyanta Praneta Cha Manasaha. That is Vayu and Manas are having Avinabhava Sambandha, and in that regard we saw that Cha is Vayu and also Cha means Cheta, that is Manas. Ra means Agni, Ram Agnyatmane, we saw Rakara means Agni, and not only Agni, Ra means Rava. What do you mean by Rava? Rava means Vak or Shabda. And for this Vak, who is Adidevata? When you observe the Sarvabhuta Chinta Sharira of Sushruta Samhita, then Acharya Sushruta clearly states Vacho Agnihi. For Vak or Rava, Agni is the Adidevata. And what is this Agni? It is nothing but Pitta. You are getting this is the greatness, this is the glory of Charaka, and this is the Vaibhava of Charaka that we are gaining. And coming to Ka, it is nothing but what? Kaya. I told you the Kaya, and also Ka means Kapha. Why Kapha? Ka means Murtyam, Murti. As among the two doshas, Vata is Amurti, Pitta is also Amurti. Okay, that's because it is having Dravatva. So the any factor which is having Drava can't be said this is the Murta. Okay, but Kapha is Murtha, and that's the reason Kaya. This is a Kaya, stating that this is said, this is here. So we can distinguish, and that's the reason Ka means Kapha. Okay, so the doshas which are present in this Cheta, Vaka and Kaya, that is Mano, Vak and Kaya, one who does Nivarana of all these three doshas which are present in the Trikaranas. I repeat, Trikaranas means Kaya, Vak and Manasa. Okay, these are known as Trikaranas. Whatever we do, karma, it may be Punya karma or Papa karma. For all to do, these are the Trikaranas which will be doing sadhana or sahaya. And that says, when we observe the Vagbhata Ashtanga Hridaya, Imsaste Yanyadha Kamam Paishunyam Parushanrate Sambhinna Alapam Vyapadam Abhidhyam Viparyayam Papam Karmeti Dashadha Kayavan Manasais Tejet Kaya Vaku Manasa. And also in 12th Adhyaya it says Trividam Karma Kayika Vachika Manasika. So this is the shloka which has been told in Ashtanga Hridaya by Vagbhata Acharya. So if there are doshas, okay, that doshas only leads to vikara or roga or dukkha. But Charaka is not dukkha karaka, no, he is sukha karaka, he is ayu pradayaka, he is ananda karaka. So for getting that sukha sanyakama arogyam, these doshas should not be present, they should be guna. And thus one who does the dosha nivarana of Cheta, Rava, that is Vak and Kaya, that is one who does the Samya Avastha of Chalaguna, that is Vata, of Rava, that is Agni, that is Pitta and Kapha is Charaka. And due to this reason only Chakrapani has done Namaskara to Charaka, stating the Patanjala Mahabhashya Charaka Prati Samskrutehi Manova Kaya Doshanam Artre Ahipatage Namaha. When you observe, no, Mano is nothing but Cheto, Vaka is nothing but Rava, and Kaya. Rava means in Samskrita Vak or Shabda. Okay, and that's the reason when you observe Ravana, why that name of Ravana came, as he did Mahabhayankara Vagupati when he was lifting the Kailasa. Oh, he did. Okay, Maharava, and hence all the Bhutas were afraid, and Shiva was also felt very much afraid, pity seeing the nation of Ravana, and he made that name of Polastya Brahma as Ravana. So why did I tell means Rava means in Samskrita Vak, and that's the reason. So Vak dosha one who does Nivarana, Mano dosha one who does Nivarana, and Kaya dosha one who does Nivarana is Charaka. And due to this reason only, Chakrapani was a Mahabhakta. Chakrapani was the knower of Charaka Tattva, and hence he did the concept or he did the Namaskara to Charaka like this only. Okay, so by doing again Namaskara to Charaka, I also conclude today's session. Sarvam Shri Ayurveda Arpanamastu, Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu, Sarvam Shri Charaka Arpanastu, Swasti.